Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dave Gandarillos. This channel was created to share ways that I'm generating wealth, ways I'm generating streams of income online, and ideally you guys take away some information and learn something new and decide to take action so you could generate wealth for yourself. I'm currently trying to push the channel to get up to 2,000 subscribers. Once we get up to 2,000 subscribers, we're going to have a giveaway. If you can't watch the whole video, please be sure to check the video description underneath this video for timestamps. In the video description, there's also ways to contact me, other opportunities that I have with links, videos that you can watch related to the same topic that I'm sharing here. And then also, I just want to make sure you guys are aware this is educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. If you need financial advice, please contact a certified advisor. I'm sharing my technical analysis skills that I've developed over time. If you learn something new here, then that's great. If you know something that I don't know, please share it in the comments so that we can all learn together. Also, please comment in the comment section with topics of interest. In the video description, I list a couple areas of interest that I can make videos about, so please share some feedback. I got a request to do some updates on some crypto charts, so that's what I'm going to do in this video. But certainly consider leaving a comment and let me know what you want me to talk about, because this channel is basically here for you guys, because everything I'm saying I know. I'm sharing this with you in the hopes that you learn something new, and maybe you actually can share some information in comments with me where I learned something. So let's learn together, let's make some money together, and let's get started here. All right, so I want to go over, basically have these set up in fours. So this is the four that I want to review today. It's been a while. If we check back at the videos, VeChain, it's been about 3 days since I made a video about VeChain. So we're going to look at the charts, tweak the patterns if it needs to, and see where we are. So let's start with VeChain. Okay. All right, so let's just jump out to the daily and see where we stand with everything. All right, so on the daily level, looks like we're still within the pattern that we have put here. So we have this big pitchfork. We don't really need, or do we? I don't think we need the extensions. You know, the extensions are not needed right now. So let's get rid of these extensions here. We just go to 1.0 for now. Oh, actually, yeah, it did branch out a little bit. Let's see what's happening here. Let's check something. Yeah, we actually do need them. So it did go a little bit further than 1.0 on the pitchforks. So we'll leave that there. So this is the big scheme of things here. This is the Elliott wave on the broader scale where we're going to go. And then let's zoom in here where we are and see how things have been playing out. All right, well, the 3 seems to be, it might have to be moved here. Let me get rid of this pitchfork. All right, so the 3 is still perfect. Now we're working our way down. Most likely this pattern is not going to play out because it's going sideways here on a daily. Could drop down a little lower here, but we've gotten so far away from where this pattern this bat pattern should have played out. So this pattern did not complete. Same thing with this triangle pattern. It kind of it's wavering. On a larger scale, there's a bigger pattern here, so we can get rid of this. This didn't play out, but on the 4 hour, it seems like this could be a bigger pattern at play. So let's get rid of all these targets and all this stuff off the chart. All right, so let me hide this to make it a little cleaner. All right, and then I don't know what this was. Let's hide that as well. Get rid of this. guess that trend line, we can get rid of that trend line as well. Alright, so you kind of see here where you might be seeing a triangle. You could see from here to here to here, and then right now we got this one in. So we got at least 2 touch points on the top and 2 touch points on the bottom, which is a good triangle pattern. You know, if you can touch 2 trend lines on the top and bottom, that's, you know, a nice pattern to have here. Now this is still a bullish pattern. You know, again, I'm only interested in trades that are going to go higher. This pattern can break out in either direction, and the pattern is basically the base of the peak. The peak, like basically this pivot from A to B. So you just kind of draw that out with this trend line, and then you could kind of estimate where you think the breakout might be, and that would be the target for the pattern. So you got to wait for the breakout, either up or down, and then you place this at the point of breakout, and then you can have an idea of where the breakout will lead you. So that's what I see on the 4-hour. I believe there's a new pattern forming. Yeah, there's a new pattern forming on the 1-hour as well, where we could zoom in here. So this is another bat pattern. It's not completed, so all we can do is kind of put it on the chart and see where it goes. From the looks of it, why does this? Oh, we got to drop down to the 1-hour. All right, so the pattern is currently unconfirmed, but it's in play as possibly completing. So what we can do is use that to our advantage to see where price action might be looking to go. Got a little bit of a difference here. Alright, so this pattern is basically saying that it's going to go up to 99 cents, 9.3 cents. So let's kind of put that in play. Put it right here for now. We don't know how fast it's going to get there, so we just got to kind of follow it along here as price action goes. So 93, oh, that's pretty good. 93, 936, 936. So it's going to push it to the upper area, going towards the top end of this triangle. So that's pretty much where this pattern, if it's going to complete, it's going to be bearish. It's going to say price action has to come up to here for it to complete. So this is where we are now. This is where it could go. And that's pretty much it for now regarding this. So this is it. This is good news, because if it's pushing up to D, then that means it's going to approach the possibility of breaking out. Now, one other thing I want to note that I really don't share on here much, which I'm going to bring up here real quick, is the DXY. So there's a DXY index that tracks the dollar, and when you look at it, it's been on a major rally since its lows back on, 91, and even lower than that. It's been as low as 88 something, 89. So you see, this is like, even though, Bitcoin and all the coins are doing well, even faced with the dollar going up. So if there's a ratio of BTC to USD, when USD goes higher, BTC will go lower, depending on which one's moving faster, right? So when this finally turns, when it starts hitting these resistance, you can see I have a rising wedge, which is a bearish pattern on the DXY. When that hits this upper trend line, you could see it's bounced off here a couple times and changed directions. It's also following this upper channel that we have here. So we, as April approaches and this hits this upper line, this might be the breakdown. And, when that breaks down, that's going to accelerate Bitcoin rising higher. So again, this is a pretty substantial run from 88, 89 to 93 over the last month. You know, so it might take a breather here soon. With all the printing of the dollar, I mean, it wouldn't be surprising. I don't understand why it's going risk, but maybe the concern for what's going on right now out there with the, you know, the virus might be shaking the world a little bit, and everyone's going into the safe haven dollar and driving the price higher. I don't know how much of a safe haven the dollar is with all the printing, but this is, you know, pretty much big banks manipulating the dollar. So this is, unfortunately, we're at the mercy of this, but we could see that there's some resistance coming up here. You know, if it breaks through, then we got this other resistance here. But this upward going channel and this wedge that I have drawn here, you know, from here and here, you know, ascending wedge is typically more likely to break down than break up. So we might start seeing DXY coming down, which would actually help the Bitcoin and other cryptos that are linked to the US dollar go higher. So you might start seeing bigger, broader rallies in the crypto market if this turns south. So I normally don't talk about it much, but the DXY is very important when it comes to cryptos, because a lot of them are, the ratios are like, for example, this is VeChain against the dollar. So when the dollar goes up, VeChain goes down. When the dollar goes down, VeChain will go up. So if we start seeing weakness in the dollar, this will start driving these prices higher as it's compared to the dollar. But right now, all I see here is you're going to wait for the breakout, you know, either up or down, and then take the trade. This is on the hourly. You know, just sit tight and wait. Don't trade in between here. There's no reason to. Just look for the momentum, look for these spikes in volume when the breakout occurs, and take the trade at that time. So that's really all I can say. I guess we could just check something. I think we've done this in the past, but let's just double check from B to C. Yeah, so it spiked through the 6.5 and then bounced off. So, you know, the corrective retracement was pretty deep here. But if you want to, you know, we got the pattern target to look forward to, and then also if you want to do like an ABCD type analysis here, where this next move could be equal to the previous pivots. You know, we could see a target somewhere here. So just to throw some green boxes here for you guys to kind of consider with the breakout. Certainly we want to check out the peak where A is. Right, that's one. Then we got this ABCD target here. And then we also got this pattern target that brings us up to here. So those are the three.